Hi, so you're back again, and we're in Andy's kitchen again. This one's going to be a quick one. One of the questions I get quite a lot is about people's seemingly most favourite fat, or one of them, is peanut butter. Like, can we still have peanut butter on a ketogenic diet when we're trying to restrict carbohydrates so much? And the answer is yes, you can. And you can get away with a little bit more and use it even in an adaptation phase just by slightly tweaking it. So this is something I personally do, and it's something that you guys can adopt to reduce the carbohydrate percentage and increase the fat percentage in a meal that involves peanut butter. So we're in England at the moment, so this is one of the most low carb peanut butters you'll find. It's a whole earth. It's a mixture actually of sunflower, pumpkin and flax seeds. Great texture. You can use peanut butter, but this one's just got a little bit lower value. As you can see, it's 4.6 grams of net carbs. It's got 11 grams of fibre. So, you know, you're working up to 15-16 grams of carbohydrate and 100 grams serving. So we're going to do 25 grams of this. Pretty stiff, as you can tell. Okay, a little bit too much. Like everybody, I get carried away with the peanut butter. You know, it's easy to overindulge, and while it's a high fat diet, the level of carbohydrate in all nut butters, it adds up, especially if you use it in multiple meals during the day or you're snacking on it. It's really easy to overindulge. So we've got that pretty much right. So just put this into anything that you can mix in. Obviously we've got something see-through so you can mix it. You can see me mixing it, sorry. And this is a real bonus. Keto Performance MCT oil, but it's just C8. Okay, that's caprylic acid. It's more ketogenic than standard MCT oil. Your body will produce more ketones with it. So in an adaptation phase, it's really, really useful. I use this quite frequently. I use it daily, especially if I'm doing something like a nut butter and with some other sauces, as you'll see shortly. So we're going to do 1 spoonful, which should give us about 14 grams of fat, and just put this together and give it a mix. Probably use something like a fork because this is not mixing too well, but you get the picture. So how I use this is, I will generally use it as a sauce, and I will pour it on my meat or my eggs. As you can see, it's quite a nice consistency, nice and chunky. You can get it a little bit smoother, obviously, if you keep mixing. But that basically allows me to have something that I enjoy and make a lot more of it. So instead of having 1 spoonful and only having it for 1 meal, I can use this as a sauce over 2 to 3 meals, or I can even just snack on it. You know, it's a really useful tool to have to kind of hack the ketogenic diet and involve peanut butter and some of the things that you enjoy, diluting it with a fat. And as I say, the C8 is a really great choice of fat for the ketogenic nature and the fast acting nature as well. You're going to get a fast release of energy and then a sustained release from some of the fats which are in the nut butter. So I actually put this into MyFitnessPal. For a lot of you who work on the percentages, this would actually work out at 90% fat. So it's going to boost the fat content of any meal that you add it to. So if you're using slightly leaner cuts of meat, and this is one of my personal favourites, is salmon with a peanut butter topping. You've probably seen me post about it before on my Instagram. It's one of my favourite meals, and this really boosts the fat content and makes me a balanced ketogenic meal. So that's it with the peanut butter, guys. I also will do the same with mayonnaise. Even though mayonnaise is 80% fat, again, I really like to mix it with the C8 for the enhancing the ketone effects in the body and boosting the fat content where needed, just to improve the ratio slightly. And it also allows me to manipulate the ratios of fat within a diet. Now I'm going to be drilling down a lot more on the ratios of different fats that you're going to use within a ketogenic diet, because it's not really looked at. Most of the ketogenic approaches are what we call in the fitness industry, and if it fits your macros approach, which pays no real attention to the distribution of fats, how the fats are digested, and the composition of the diet, and making sure that some ratios, especially the omega-3 to some of the inflammatory fats, are balanced out to make the diet more health driven, as opposed to just, well, having sticks of butter and bulletproof coffee all day. So that's it from me, guys. As I say, I'm looking forward to educating a little bit more on the fats and the distribution of fats, because that's something that I feel is really overlooked. Tune in next time.